The canneries originally were canning sardines, but the Japanese had developed a way to fish for tuna with a pole. It was called long line fishing, and that really got the tuna industry going. The canneries needed workers, and so what they did is they built housing in the harbor, in Fish Harbor, and that was where the Japanese lived. They created the Japanese fishing village. The Japanese were not allowed to own property, and so this was company housing. And so they built a community there, and there were probably about 2,000 Japanese that lived on Terminal Island. There were schools there, there was a shrine there, and there were ball fields. The kids played together. Tuna Street was the main drag. There were restaurants there were grocery stores there, and actually a lot of the non-Japanese residents from like Terminal, they would come down to Tuna Street to fish and to eat in the restaurants. And so it was a very vibrant community. Sunday, December 7th, 1941. What a day for the Japanese on Terminal Island. All of a sudden, the boats started coming in early. Immediately, the U.S. government started rounding up the Japanese men and basically, took them to an immigration station and then basically put them on trains, and they were taken off to places. And, a lot of these, men were wearing sandals, and all of a sudden they get out of a train in, North Dakota. We're talking February, in the middle of the winter. A few weeks after that, President Roosevelt issued Executive Order 9066. And basically what that executive order did was create an exclusion zone along the Pacific coast, and basically said the Japanese had to be removed from that area. There weren't enough resources to pack up, so they were pulling wood and making boxes that they could pack stuff in. There were some Japanese women who broke their dishes because they didn't want others to have them. And then there were the looters that came in after the 48 hours just to get stuff. The non-Japanese people also had to leave the island because the island had, at that time, a naval air base. The Navy came in and they demoed all of the housing. The Japanese village was demolished and everybody had to get off the island.